We'd like to show you how you can break a milking performance barrier that has existed for 100 years, a performance barrier maintained by reliance on traditional one-speed vacuum systems that have been the global standard for milking systems since we invented the first one back in 1917. The problem is caused by trying to balance how quickly a cow can release her milk and how quickly a vacuum can extract it. And because a cow's flow of milk changes during milking, vacuum levels have historically been set to minimize the trade-off between causing damage when milk flows are low and not milking fast enough when milk flows are at their highest, which means they're never as low as they should be or as high as they could be, which means we're milking cows slower than they're capable of being milked. At DeLaval, we've been searching for a new approach that will make milking faster without compromising teat health, an approach that balances the cow's potential with the speed we can extract milk. This precision milking approach is called DeLaval Flow Responsive Milking, and the technology is flow-adjusted stimulation and vacuum. And the easiest way to explain it is to show you how it's different. Here we put two vacuum technologies side by side. The old one-speed monovac system on the left, and the new flow-responsive milking on the right. We're going to use an arrow symbol to represent the vacuum speed and a dotted line to represent the available milk in each teat cistern. And let's be clear, this is a race. Every second we can safely better our milking time is hugely beneficial to the profitability of a dairy farm and the welfare of its animals. So let's see what the difference is. When a cow enters the milking parlor, she has a small amount of milk in her teat canals. This is not letdown. Letdown only happens many seconds after physical stimulation of the teat. Despite anything you may have heard or been told, physical stimulation is the only way to trigger oxytocin release, which then creates the milk flow. Physical stimulation and then a delay before letdown. It's like a timer, and it's different for every cow. That's why the monovac system can't start milking until after physical stimulation has occurred, and a pause based on a guess of how long it will take for letdown to happen. It means stimulation must be manual, and the cups can't go on until a later point in the milking cycle. Meanwhile, the DeLaval system's flow-adjusted stimulation light is milking at high levels of stimulation and stable vacuum. The milking unit was able to be attached immediately by one operator with no need for a delay. It's important to note that if the old monovac system is attached too early, it will often extract the available pre-letdown milk and then milk dry, creating what is called bimodality, which is two periods of milk extraction separated by the period of time the teat is being damaged, while the one-speed vacuum tries to extract milk that isn't there yet. This doesn't happen in flow-responsive milking because it stays at main vacuum until it senses the letdown. There's no estimation or guessing or averaging for this moment. DeLaval ramps up the vacuum at the right moment for each cow separately. Then because the DeLaval system knows there is milk flowing, it can take the vacuum up to a level consistent with what the cow is generating. This means while the traditional system is plodding along at its only speed, flow-responsive milking has gone up a gear and started to pull even further ahead. Now, as the cow in the DeLaval system is approaching the end of milking, the flow reduces, and so does the vacuum. Under a system that lacks flow-responsive technology, we're still plodding along at our one speed, which is neither as low as it needs to be at the beginning and end of milking, or high enough at the peak flow. DeLaval is finished. Yesterday's technology still isn't. The only question now is how much longer it will take and how much damage might occur if the teats are overmilked. So while the DeLaval cow is already chilling elsewhere, traditional one-speed-fits-all monovac is still trying to finish to find out what the benefit could be for your farm in terms of teat condition, time saved, and happier, more relaxed cows that spend more time resting and less being milked. Talk to the only team who have flow-responsive technology, your DeLaval team, and get ready to go fast and gentle by going with the flow.